Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I'm the Wanderer, and today we are playing our first ranked game of the new season outside of our placement games. We have finished at around 1480 MMR, I think, which isn't too bad, not as good as I would have liked, but you know, we're getting there and it gives us plenty of room to work the season, which I do enjoy. So first things first, let's have a quick look at the board. Immediately, I think this 659, I think I've got to take it. It's the best ore, it's the best wheat, and the best brick. It's pretty obvious, and I'm pretty sure I point left here because I don't think anyone takes the 912 on the 3-for-1, and that's a great expansion for me. I'm just trying. 8510's good, but won't get on any brick on the way back, or probably any ore. This also takes away the 9510. Does leave the 8510 open, but I think this has got to be the play. I think it's pretty obvious, and we'll point left. So I feel like this is the first time I've gotten the first pick in quite a while, if I can remember. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I've been mainly getting third and fourth picks recently with the odd second pick, so nice to have a first pick on a board where there's a pretty obvious spot. Good thing is there's a decent amount of sheep and wood on the board, so I think we'll get around that on the way back as red takes the 5-8-10, which I think is a pretty solid spot. So I think blue's probably got to be taking this 8-5-10 next. And yeah, blue takes their 5-10 points up. So orange now with the 2 picks in a row. They should be able to get on everything. They can take this 5-4-11 and maybe the 6-9-2. That's actually not too bad. I actually quite like that. Get it on a bit of everything. Good or wheat sheep. You can start with the brick if you go 6-9-2, 5-4-11. And you have a 3-for-1 port to double up on the 3-for-1. That's probably what I would do if I was orange. Well, they've gone the 6-4-9 instead. Maybe the 6-4-9, 5-4-11 potentially. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so they've opted to go without ore, which blue's probably just so happy with right now because it gives them this 5-4-11, which is massive. They've got the coordinated 5s. Yeah, it's an interesting pick there by orange. Yep, so blue does take the 5-4-11, which I think is definitely the best pick. They're going to be racing orange for this sheep expansion if no one takes it. So red needs wheat and wheat and brick and wood. So does that mean they could? I mean, they've got the 10-9-11 there for the free road, which is a pretty nice pick. Or they could opt to go without wood and just take the 6-3-11, which I think they probably will because I feel like they're going to want the really strong wheat sheep. Or they take that 6-3-11, probably a good pick there. So we're left needing sheep and wood. So I mean, for us, it's the 10-9-11, isn't it? We get our sheep, we get our wood, and we get the free road as well. And we can build out to the right here because we can either try and go up to the wood port or we can just go into the 9-2 as an expansion. So I think it's got to be this. Gives us a good options for expansion. Yeah, we get that free road. Yeah, has to be this. And we get the coordinated 9s as well. I'm pretty happy with that. There are some strong setups, but I'm pretty happy with ours as the 9 hits. So that gives us 2 roads. So I don't think the wood port is super useful. It just is that extra wheat is also useful, but I think a port here is probably the better option first. We're not going to be raced to this by blue, so I think we just drop the road here. I could have ploughed red to the 3-for-1 there, but the 11-12 to me just I don't think is really worth it, and I'm happy just to pass there. 11 hits, that's really nice. The only problem is I feel like if there's any early 7s rolled, we're going to be prime for robbing just because of our road building as the 8 hits. And blue drops a road up to the sheep port. Yeah, geez, if blue gets on this the sheep port and then the 8-4-3, it's gonna be dangerous. 6 hits, there we go. There's the settlement early on. If actually we can't get robbed, so there's a nice early settlement. Orange drops a road down to the 8-4-3, so I think I much prefer if orange gets that over blue. Okay, so we roll a 7 here. So do we think blue's got super strong all-wheat sheep? So I'm just trying to think of probably what is the best to block here. I don't know. I really actually don't know. Maybe the 8? Yeah, maybe this 8. I think we steal from blue here, to be completely honest. Oh, we get the ore. That's really nice. And we will drop the settlement down, and happy to pass there. 8 hits, that's a nice block. Red pops a dev. So the other thing is we do need to be wary of reds or wheat sheep. That's the 9, awesome. So yeah, if we could double up here on the 9 and have the double coordinated 9s, that'd be pretty wild. We'd have a good road connect through here. 6 hits. Perfect. Now, we could sell our brick at a premium here, because I don't think the 3s have rolled. Could take 2 cards here from orange for wheat and wood. Yep, gives it to us. So that's pretty much giving him the settlement there, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. We have 7 cards. We hit the 11. So we can... Do you think we could get a sheep off anyone here is the question. Actually, let's see if we can do wood for ore. No. How about brick for sheep? Whoops, didn't mean to ask for 2 cards there. Brick for sheep. No. How about 2 wood for an ore? Well, red takes. I kind of am happy to do this because that's a city straight up. Because we can 3 for 1 our brick now. And then we get an early city. And I think we've got to be citying the... it's got to be the 6-5-9. I do want to city the 10, the 11-10-9 here to compare our wood production to our brick production. But that 5 ore is really hard to be blocked. So I think we've got to be citying this. That's a pretty big early couple of turns there. And then red rolls a 7. So unfortunately we definitely get blocked here, probably on the 9. But that's fine. We have no cards, so red has to solo block there and not be able to steal from us. Red drops a road. Another 7, so again, perfect. It'll get off us. Blue rolled it, so it probably goes on the 6, and red gets stolen from. And there's 3 7s in a row, and we have not lost a card, which is super great. So then orange pops it on the 5, and steals from blue. I think I've played against blue before, from memory. Alright, let's roll. And 8 hits, nothing we can do, let's just pass. There's another 11, I think that's the third 11 already, so we'll take the extra brick there. Red plays a knight to get it off the 5. Solo blocks a 9. I think that's fair. So red settles. I'm hoping that people start to catch up as the 5 rolls, which is really nice, just so we get that target off our back, because yeah, we are in a strong position here. Like in terms of pacing, citying there makes us super strong as blue and orange get a brick for wood off. But that being said, is that the road settle? Oh wow, okay. So blue literally stole that from orange by trading with orange. That's a silly move. Ooh, okay, so orange and red get a 2 for 1 off. Orange gets the road settle on the 3 for 1 ports. That helps them a little bit. I think orange is in the worst position right now. They got no ore, and they did lose that 8-4-3 expansion, unfortunately. All right, let's roll. 8 hits. Do you think we can get an ore for wheat here? I'd like to pop a dev just to be able to get a bit of control of this robber. I don't think so. No, that's fine. We'll just have to pass here. There's another 10. So yeah, we can hit a 6 here. I'd love to pop 2 devs. Red ends up popping a dev, which is fine. I'm not too worried about red as blue rolls a 7. So this goes back on the 6 here, unfortunately. That's a really frustrating block. We'll lose a card here, I think, too. So I think this 9 spot obviously is a great expansion, but I think getting up here as well, not for the wood port, but for just that extra pip of wheat, extra 4 pips of wheat, because it just make us a little bit less blockable as we lose the sheep. Blue ends up 4 for 1ing for the brick. I don't think they can settle yet. They drop a road. I find that quite interesting. I wonder if they're just worried orange was trying to play out as we hit another 11. And then that's 6 hits. Ugh, jeez. Again, I'd be willing to offer here a brick for wheat trade. Orange takes. I think we take that. I need to pop a dev here. I need to get some control. I just don't want a VP. Year of Plenty. Look, I don't hate it. I would have preferred a knight as the 11 rolls again. Yeah, I mean, Year of Plenty is handy early game, but I feel like our production is actually quite good at the moment, so I would have really liked a knight then just to get a bit of control and get a hold of blue. Red ends up 3 for 1ing their ore for a wheat. They shouldn't be far off a city. Oh no, they end up popping another dev there. 6 hits. Jeez, that 6 blocks hurt the last couple of times. I'm hoping red can play a knight here. And there's a 10. So those 10s have come out for us with that sheep, which is super handy. Orange drops a road to the 4-11. Let's roll. Another 10. So, I could use the Year of Plenty here, but I don't really want to. We could sell a sheep here to orange, maybe for another wheat. It just does give us another dev. I'll see if orange bites. I just got to be a little bit careful, but they haven't got devs and they haven't got a road play, so I'm kind of happy to feed orange here a little bit. just for that settlement on the 4-11. It doesn't really feel like it hurts me that much. So again, happy to pop another dev and a knight. That's probably what more we were looking for. There's a 3. Orange drops a road down to the wheat port. Doesn't play a knight, which is really interesting, as the 4 rolls. So blue should be able to settle on the sheep port here. So I think next turn we definitely play a knight and pop it on this 8. Oh, he gets the 1-for-1 off there with orange. Jeez, orange is giving up some pretty nice 1-for-1 trades here. So that gives blue the settle on the sheep port. And then the 8 hits. And orange gets the settle on the 4-11. So people are catching up now. So I think we definitely play this. Pop it on the 8. And if we steal from blue, we should either get a sheep or a wood. Either is good here. Perfect. And then the 4 hits again. Oh man, blue's going to be absolutely just popping with that sheep port. So I'm happy to drop a road here. I'm just trying to think if... Is the 9-2 a better quick settlement, or do we start pushing to this 5-10? I think we've got to double our wood, because if we can... Then it's 2 roads every 9. And we're looking pretty nice. So I'm happy just to do that. 4 hits. I feel like the 4s have popped off. So blue's going to be the scary one now. 10 hits again. So I think blue here probably looks to either city or pop a couple of devs. Yeah, they need the wheat. Let's just... No one give this to them, please. Yeah, they're 2-for-1 for the wheat. Pop a dev. There's a 7 from orange. So orange has to discard. Unfortunately... Oh, I'll go on the 5. That's okay. I hope they steal from blue here. I think we get robbed, unfortunately. That city just makes us too scary. Yeah. It's hard there because it's a 50-50 steal in my opinion. I am okay with that ore being blocked, just purely in the sense that it is basically blue and red's only ore as well, as orange 3-for-1's for a brick. And drops a road down, 2 roads down to that 3-for-1. Interesting. There's a 6. Happy just to pass here. I'd love just a couple of 9s, just to get some road game going. That 8, the 8s are just huge for red and blue. So red with 10 cards here, they should be able to get onto the wheat port, or they may look to city if they can. Yeah, we're not going to give them anything here. Wow, they get the 1-for-1 with orange. Orange is just doing so many 1-for-1 trades. Yeah, that'll be a city if they give that to them, I think. There's the city. And then blue rolls a 7. So I wonder if we get blocked here or not. Well, we probably do. It's probably on the 6 wheat, unfortunately. I'm hoping they might steal from red here. Yeah, they do. Okay. So people have caught up now, so we're not going to get targeted as much. And blue should be up on it. Pops another dev. Interesting. Okay. This is getting a bit spicy now. There's another 10. So we could yop here for the settlement, but I'd rather not. Another city here would be great. And then we can look for the road connect as well. We don't have to get army in this game. It's not that important. We can obviously choose to fight for it if we like, but it's not that important. Alright, let's roll. 6 hits. Jeez, that's frustrating. Again, I could yop for this settlement, but theoretically a 9 hits and we have it, so I'd rather not waste it on that. I could... If I had another sheep, I'd be tempted to pop 2 devs here, but I think we just wait one more cycle. There's an 11. Perfect. So I think red probably here. Yeah, they're looking either for a city or for another dev. So hopefully no one gives this to them. Oh, it's another 1-for-1 with orange. That's sus. Like, I guess they need the... Okay, ooh, blue plays an aggressive knight here. Solo blocks red as we hit the 6. There's an 11. Jeez, I feel like that 11 has actually just popped off so much. Orange and red are loving it though, because it's giving them the ore that they need. Orange gets a city. And then another 10. So the 5s and 9s have been pretty dry here. So, what can we do? We could pop 2 devs, which I actually quite like. Even though we are in that 5 ore, is 2 devs here I think is really important, to be completely honest. A couple of knights would be great. Actually, anything would be great here. 2 knights, awesome. I really like that. There's a 2. Red city, sorry. Yep, so I think red now is taking the lead, and I've definitely got to be blocking this 8. I could get 2 cards here from blue, potentially. I'll see if he puts another trade out. I just don't... This is... Oh, yeah, okay, so he's getting this spot here. Yeah, so blue takes road. There's the 9 I was looking for. It's a little bit too late, unfortunately, but that's okay. We can get the settle down, and then we can look to take road. No, I just think we're over cards here. It's too risky to give orange what they want on their turn. They end up and popping a dev. Okay, let's play the knight here, and we're over cards, so it's fine. Pop it on the 8. I think we steal from... Is it red or blue? I think it's blue. Yeah, we get a sheep, and then the 6 hits. So we could settle here, which I think we're going to have to. Yeah, let's settle. That's for 5, and then I think we pop a dev. Because now a VP or anything other than the knight is really nice. Another yop. Ugh. I mean, that's okay. We can use that for a city. That's actually not too bad. So, red rolls a 7. Do they steal from us or steal from blue? I think they might block the 8. Blocks the 9. That's okay. We lose a wheat. So, we actually have, yeah, road and army play here. So, we're on 5. If we can get a city... city, army, road. Is that how we win? I don't know. Because the good thing is now we got to get it off this 9, because we literally hit a couple of 9s, and then it's just like we can connect that road really quick. And red pops another dev. The problem is I just don't think we're going to be able to win this army race as the, what was that, the 4? I think the 4s and 11s have rolled a bunch. So blue gives up a lot of sheep for another dev. 3 hits. Oh, this is an interesting game. I feel like we haven't, again, this could be biased, I feel like we haven't had the rolls in our favour this game. As orange settles on the 11-12. Like 11's very much so, but I feel like the 9s haven't rolled that much. And even the 5, I suppose the 5's good for everyone though. I still think blue is the danger here. And I think their sheep is just really, and this is a good block on red too. So I think we steal from blue again. We get a sheep, I'll take that. And then the 3 hits. Yeah, this is frustrating. Like, do I have to... I don't think I have to yop here for another knight or another dev card. I think I can wait one more cycle because we've had 3 played. These guys are sitting on stacks, but I reckon there's a mono in there somewhere. Red rolls a 7, which is gross. So it means we get stolen from here. Just because we're on 7 now with armies. So I think it goes back on the 9 and we'll lose a card. It's the wheat, that's okay. So red gives up 3 brick for a sheep just to pop another dev. It's making me nervous that there's like so many devs out there. As that 9 hits, man, that's a brutal block. Blue's saying he has to extend his road. I don't think so yet. I think he's thinking that I have... Oh, there's the 5. Okay, let's roll. And a 10. So we could pop 2 devs here, but... Oh, maybe we do. Because I feel like we... This is annoying. Okay. Let's think about this. We need to hold army right to win this game. We can't hold on to these cards because there's a mono in there, surely. So I think we've got to be... I think we 3 for 1 our brick here because we need a knight. And I've got to save the yop, I think. Road building. That's actually fine. That's great for the road connect. Because I could theoretically road connect and then yop for the city. It just makes me nervous that red's not playing knights for pacing right now. Oh, he does the 2 for 1. Is there an all mono about to happen? Yeah, blue's clicked yes and then realised. I was going to say, why did you do the trade? So red settles for 6. I don't know how many VPs he's got. That's the problem. He could have 3 VPs, and that could be game. He 3 for 1's for a wheat. Cities. So it doesn't win. And the 12 hits. I'll take that. No worries. And then orange rolls a 7. So he's got to be blocking the 5 and stealing from red. Got to be red here. Or blocks the 8. Okay, fair enough. That's also a decent steal. Pops another dev. And the 8 hits. It's a good block. Man, we have nothing here. It's so annoying. I think I've just got to wait one more cycle and hope we don't lose. Red can't win here, I don't think, unless they get the roll they need. Unless they have another. They play knight. Yeah, blocks the 9. That 9 block's really hurting. We lose a wheat. There's a 10. Is that game? Did they just get exactly what they need to win? Nope, they pass. 5 hits. Blue pops a dev. A 7. So this should be stealing from red again on the 8. And steals from red. Okay, we need a 9, guys. We need a 9. 11. Oh, man. Okay, we can yop here. because we need to build 4 roads so we can road build and also yop. So we've got a yop for two wood here, I think. Is that right? Let's see if we can get a wheat from someone first. Maybe sheep for wheat. With anyone but red. Ay. I think we just have to connect road here. Because I can't yop for the wood and do road building as well. I was going to say, nah. I think we've got to... Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we've got to buy devs. Even though I want a 6 wheat. I think we buy 2 devs here. Ah, 2 knights. That's... I mean, it's kind of handy, but that means there's so many VPs floating around. I think red wins here, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll be the city, I think, for the win. Oh, he only has 1 VP. Oh, man, that's interesting. Blue plays a knight. Pops it on the 6, that's fair. Steals from red. And then rolls a 7 and 7's out. So I think he's got a solo block red here on the 10. But red has 0 cards, though, so he won't. Oh, he does. Okay. It's alright, fair enough. And blue drops a settlement down. So blue could be at 9 here too. I think we're going to have to try and get road. We need a 9 to hit, otherwise we're stuffed. Oh, orange drops a road. Orange takes road for the win. I did not see that coming. GG. Wow, we end up finishing 4th there. That was such a competitive game though. I think red pretty much had the win because red had a VP. Yeah, orange just got super lucky. Red says, I'll just say, haha, I think it was an interesting game overall. So we end up finishing 4th, which is really annoying, given that we had a pretty nice setup and we were super close to the win. But let's look at the die stats quickly while those guys are chatting. Yeah, so what killed us was the 9s. It only rolled 4 times. We were on those joint roads. Everything else was pretty... I mean, 10s and 11s did pop off. Everything else was, you know, your typical standard rolls. So we got to hurt it a little bit that. Oh, red had another mono. Oh, yeah, I think we just got a little bit unlucky there with our dev pulls and the 9s not rolling. And we'll look at the dev card stats, and then the activity stats, and then the resource stats. Yeah, we had the worst production, and we got robbed from equal to most just because we started off so strong. So that's fair. Oh, that's a rough one in the end. We were really close. A couple of decent rolls off there, and we honestly would have had it. But let me know what you guys think of that game. If there was any moves you thought I should have done differently that you think would have kind of maybe got me over the line there, because I don't feel like I did that much wrong. But overall, it is what it is. Starting off with a loss, unfortunately, but we only do lose, 3 points. It's not the end of the world. And stay tuned for the next one, guys. Cheers.